Make a motion to accept the minutes as read.
I second it.
All in favor, say aye. Get a second. Okay, minutes approved. Okay, Mr. Phil, what you got?
Don't have too much going on tonight. I have to pay.
Okay.
The first one on the agenda, like to be Tyler Rainey, what's in the inventory? Mr. Rainey, would you like to?
Yep. Do I need to go up there? Okay.
You gotta be on Candy's camera.
That's okay. So I'm Tyler Rainey with Rainey Funeral Home. So the funeral home has taken off a little quicker than we anticipated. And we're to the point now where we're wanting to keep everything 100% in-house, which means putting the retort back in, which was there late 90s, early 2000s. All the hookups are still there. But before the company that builds the machines can proceed or even start with building it, the town has to sign some paperwork just to show that they would agree with, the use of a crematory being in town. So I would just like for you guys to recommend that. I don't expect an answer tonight or anything like that, but just wanted to bring it to your attention, allow us to better serve families, and like I said, keep everything in-house to where we can, better serve the families that we are able to. Thank you.
Any board members have any questions?
Okay.
Yeah, let them have
Anybody
questions
got questions?
while you're here.
There's no smells or?
No, there's no smells. It's state regulated. The state inspector will come down and regulate everything.
Last time was no problem.
No, I've talked to the neighbors around the funeral home.
Don't know when it started, don't know when it stopped.
Yeah. The painters said they never had any problems, anything like that. So, there's no smells or anything like that come out of it. So, yeah.
How long does it take to cremate?
It depends on the size of the person. If the cremation process of the body, hour and a half, but then for the machine to cool down and things like that before you can open the door, realistically it's about a 3-hour process.
I got a question mainly for Bruce. Bruce, does this board have to okay it and it goes to the town council, or how are we gonna do that?
Yeah, I think probably that's because the town council ultimately has, well, not necessarily, because it's zone commercial. And I think that's part of the commercial process. I don't know that necessarily needs, but to be honest with you, it probably look better if the town council signed.
And that's fine, yeah.
The state, but I don't think it's, it's something that's been there for, in the past, it just ceased operations, there was no, I wasn't aware of any problems or any complaints while it was operating.
Right. And, after so many cremations, the machine has to be re-bricked because of the heat and things like that. And I think Aaron got rid of the last one once it came to that point. He didn't want to put the money into having it re-bricked and things like that. So he just tore the machine out and sold it. That was,
We need to take a vote to recommend to.
I would, yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay, all in favor of,
Somebody needs to make a
Yeah.
motion.
We better make a motion.
make a motion to,
I'd like to make a motion that we, how do I wanna word that?
Reestablish.
Approve it, I thought you were going to approve it.
approve it crematory.
It's an approval.
Okay, approve, Mr. Rainey having a crematory.
Okay, got a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? And we'll recommend that.
okay. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Town
Thank you.
council meets the second Tuesday of the month.
Okay. Okay.
Come to the town council meeting.
Okay, second Tuesday.
Yeah,
But it starts at 6:00.
6:30.
Here as well.
6:30?
6:30.
Okay, I don't know why I said, I got too many meetings that I go to. One's at 6, one's at 6:30, one's at 3. I know.
The next thing we got on this, we got somebody that wants to put in a pie stand out at, Ranger Edition.
Self-make.
Food stand.
Like pies?
Well, pies, but it says on the food stand, right, you know,
of March. I previously had a cottage bakery out of my home and had a roadside stand against my house, not near the road. It is a temporary structure on wheels. Are these kinds of things allowed in town? We are on Ranger Lane if there are certain zones that is allowed. I follow all the Indiana cottage food laws and have my serve safe certification.
Okay, I do know it.
I don't think she can have the stand outside. She can,
Bruce, I wrote back to her, she couldn't have it.
What?
I wrote back that she couldn't have it until after July 1st. And all the rule and regulations will be changed by the state. They're changing all the rules for that type of business.
have they,
It was in effect July.
because we need to reread that because we had people want to put a food truck in their yard. It's
Much same thing.
basically the same thing, because it's, the reasoning is traffic, people wanting to park. You want to come to the stand, that now you've got more of a parking, maybe more of a park. But if it's all inside the house, she can apply, for a in-home business. But that's a special exception that she'll have to apply and appear, have a hearing on. But, I don't think our ordinance allows in a residential district, because basically a separate outside facility is a commercial.
And in the email he sent back, he did say that the planning and zoning meets tonight,
Yeah.
so she's not,
Don't they have to have a public bathroom too?
Well, I don't know, that's a health department issue, I'm not gonna speculate on what all,
That's what I thought.
probably, maybe handle, I don't know, I don't know what, but that's a health
Some
department
baked goods
regulation.
there, that's what she's gonna sell, right?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go back
a,
to this information about July 1st in the health department. She has to inspect it and everything, so she's
Okay.
not sure what the rules and
You wanna
regulations
just
are.
hold off till,
So I told her back and hold off until July. And it,
you know, I don't think you have enough information
okay,
to carry any further tonight,
okay, we'll hold
until
off.
there's an
different states,
official request and further details.
there's no grandfather in this either.
We'll hold off till July first, really.
We've, a few years ago, somebody was down that way, was wanting to put a, park their food truck in their yard.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Hold off on that, see what that new law, how that goes in there.
Hey, next is guess a cheese factory. We did send a letter and pictures to, Cole, Dominic, and he's, given him so many days, how many days we give him?
10 days to show a significant improvement, starting on the 22nd.
Where's that at?
Cheese factory?
Down here?
Austin and I were there taking pictures of it, and it so happened his brother showed up. And his brother said, we're gonna work on it, the problem is every time we work on it, they tear it back up. They had brand new windows in there, they broke them all up.
Bunch of stuff that's been,
So who actually owns that, do you know who owns that, or?
Yeah.
All Dominic, Cartel City. And next is, 20,
Let me just, this is what he said, this is what he put on the thing, these are things that start with like removing some trees, removing the awning that is currently unsafe, patch/block above area from exposure to the elements, windows need covered, clean debris and brush from section, check the weather head for stability, check all metal support beams and tuck point brick as necessary, brick should not be loose or crumbled, roof appears to be dipped, check and fix as needed, check metal hang roof if damaged, fix, strap removed, and thin roof hang, replace plywood on window.
Is that what you got?
And there's pictures on that, so.
yeah,
got pictures on all this, and compared to these pictures, didn't take anything yet, but all done, just been starting on it.
He's something to it then.
Yes. Do you have any back from Jay King, is he here?
Yeah, he's back.
Jay, you want to present?
Yeah.
Jay, you got the house across.
Yeah, my name's Jay King, and I got the house at 110 West Metcalf there. And I know it's been a mess, and you guys have gave me ample time to get that cleaned up. I've been sick off and on for the last 3 or 4 months here. I had to see about 5 different doctors because of a balance issue I had with my ears and stuff, having problems. I'm a one-man show there, and I shouldn't have let it get that out of place, like all the stuff sitting around there. I don't like it either. And I've told Mr. Brown that I was working on it, and I've been working on it since Sunday. And I had to get that building straightened up because I'm going to put a lot of that stuff in there, the good stuff. And then we're hauling off stuff today. I'm getting stuff loaded up on a trailer. It just takes me a little bit of time, and I know you guys, I wish I wouldn't have let it get that bad. And you guys have been really fair with me on this, because I know you guys ain't said a whole lot, and I appreciate that. But I am working on the house, and it just, like I said, it took me some time, and I just finally getting my hearing and stuff back straight again. I figure I'm going to try to get it all cleaned up this weekend before Sunday and Monday, since it's Memorial Weekend. I'm going to get all the trailers out of the yard and stuff, and I'm going to move all them over behind the building for now. And I talked to Mr. Brown, told him I was probably put a permit in for a fence of some kind that kind of hides some of that there and get it out of the yard there. So, but I am going to work. I'm working on it, and I've been working on it all week. So it just kind of got me down.
Is that house even fixable?
What's that?
Is that house even fixable?
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, actually the floors are all pretty level in it, and if you look at the doorways and stuff, they're all straight. They house hasn't leaned down, but I do have to put a foundation under it, and that's why the blocks are there. And I got a guy that's supposed to be helping me with it. I hope he does. But I got to dig it all out, and then that's what I was going to put the blocks in. I was going to do this like a year and a half ago. Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something moving. I got a well in the front yard there, and I don't know if it's sinking. It looks like the blocks are kind of leaning, and I don't know if there's a sinkhole there or not. I'm going to have to check it out before I do a whole lot there yet. But I will work on it. Now you guys got a face with the place.
There's an open well there?
I've got 2 wells there, yeah.
Really?
I got one in the backyard and one in the front. One's got the old the slate that they put it in, I guess by hand, and the other one is brick, and it's about 20 feet deep, believe it or not. I'm surprised it's that deep. I stuck a tape measure down.
That's not
Well, I knew that.
here in Dale.
That's what I thought. I thought they made them wider and then didn't make them as deep. I am going to take that big pecan tree down. I hate that tree, and I'm afraid it's going to fall on something. I'm hopefully get somebody to do that here in a few weeks because it's in my way. I need it out of there. I don't know if I'm going to leave that building there. I'm just going to use it long enough to keep stuff in there until we get the house done on the inside, or the outside and the inside. And hopefully we're going to plan on being in it in about 2 or 3 months. So I'm supposed to have some people helping me.
Your vehicles all around the house?
Yeah, that's our vehicles. Yeah, they're sitting there. I don't want to leave them sitting there either. I want to get them.
That one Chrysler.
Oh, that Chrysler's going. Yeah, I should have got rid of it. Yeah, it's going. I'm going to probably have to junk it, so I ain't got time to fix it. I can't do everything.
How much time you think you're gonna need?
To get that, well, I'll get the yard all cleaned up. That's my goal right now, is to get everything out of the yard and get it out of the way where it's not sitting there looking like crap. Like I said, I'm gonna at the most by Monday I'll have it all out of there because I'm gonna work on it till I get it out of there. The bottom line, I don't know. Is that place at Chrisney open on Saturday? This Saturday? Since it's it is open. Okay, because I'm gonna have a few truckloads I'm gonna have to take down there.
6.
Yeah. And the building was full of stuff from the last people.
No, that's, it's 4 o'clock, isn't it?
They will be open this Saturday though, since it's Memorial Weekend. Okay.
I don't call and ask, but
Okay.
I would think probably it is.
Okay.
I don't
Right. But I appreciate you guys working with me, and I'm very sorry about that. Looking at that, I mean, I've been down there, and I know it looks like crap, and I'm working on it. So, but I will give me about a week, and I'll have it in pretty good shape here.
I think we should go ahead and, he's working on it, give him
No,
a
we're
chance.
working on, yeah, some type of deadline I got to look forward to, that Bruce and I have to look forward to.
Yeah, I would say, I would recommend that you come back next month, the meeting next month, but see what the progress is.
Yeah, Mr. Brown reminds me, because I
Yeah.
have a tendency to forget some of that stuff
Meeting
sometimes.
will be the 18th of June,
Okay. All right.
6:30.
I'll put it down.
Let's see where we're at that point.
Okay. All right. Thank
How
you
about
very
the
much.
camper thing? How about the camper, you're living in that?
We stay in the camper part-time. We're staying in it more now because I was staying with my son. I come up here every once in a while, and I had another vehicle. I got 2 vehicles, so I had one sitting here most of the time because I didn't know if anybody'd be messing around, and things like that. But yeah, we've been staying in it right now. As far as bathroom things go, I've got a tank I got that I get in my trailer, and I haul it to my son's when we need to empty it. If we have to go to the other, number 2, we go to the station or down to the park. But yeah, I've got facilities to get rid of stuff, and we got our own. We just been drinking bottled water right now, and we don't take no showers or anything there. So I got to see about the water getting it turned on. I want to make sure I don't have any leaks right now, anything like that. But yeah.
Probably on the camper,
Mm-hmm.
our ordinance says any travel trailer or motorhome used for a period exceeding 14 days but not exceeding 90 days must obtain a special use permit for that.
Okay. Who do you? Him? Okay.
Bill?
I'll try to get one turned up,
Yeah, they'll have to get one hundred dollars, but that's,
get one arm.
that's just what the ordinance says.
Well, we want to get out of the camper. We want to get in the house, so we're going to hammer down on it here in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
If it's there, you can keep it there, 14 days for any 60-day period without a permit. But the 14, if you're gonna be longer than 14 days.
I think so.
Permit.
Okay.
You gonna get a dumpster?
No, I got a dumpster. I got a trailer. I had to empty that metal off that one trailer last night, and then I'm gonna have to reload it because I'm gonna put it in the building there, and I set it over there beside the building. No, I tried to get a dumpster, man. They wanted $500 for a 10-yard dumpster. That one company, the guy passed away where I was get the last couple of dumpsters from, and I finally got a hold of his wife, and she told me he passed away, and they shut the company down. I think he was getting a dumpster. You could get one for like $225 or something from him. Yeah. It was. They were out of. I thought they were out of the Belton area, maybe. Yeah. But that waste management, man, they charge too out there, but they're expensive. So I'm just better off to haul off the trailer
Now,
and come.
I think there's a newer outfit out of Boonville.
There is a new route. Man, I called 5 of them the other day.
I called the Special County Solid Waste Office.
They can tell you.
Okay,
They- they
because,
can-
I called 5 different ones that I Googled it, and these people said, well, I'm out of Columbus. One said he was out of,
Call
New
that.
Salisbury.
There's a fairly new startup out of Boonville. I think.
okay, I'll check it
I think
out.
the county uses them because they were considerably cheaper than.
Yeah, because I need a dumpster, really.
So, call them down, I don't remember the name, but I don't.
Okay, well, that's fine. You said get a whole solid waste management. They probably
They're
know.
all- Yes,
All right.
yeah,
All
they
right.
can tell you that.
Sounds
You
good.
said that there is not permanent structure.
What's that?
It won't be a permanent structure, that dumpster.
No, I know that. No. I've had a dumpster, and I had to get a permit the last time, so, yep. No.
Here's one thing I want to tell you and the board, we did take pictures tonight, so we do have a record of what you've been, what it looks down, what we expect it to look like in next month, so.
Okay.
So I'll let you know that.
Okay. Yeah, and you can stop down there and talk to me anytime you want, Mr. Brown.
Okay.
I'm available, you know.
Probably Austin, he's running town here all the time.
Okay, okay.
How about your water situation? You hook up the water for all?
Yeah, we gotta get the water to that, yeah.
Talk to Austin.
Talk to you too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's your name?
Austin Moore.
More. Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, thank you very much.
Yep.
And one thing we did do, we send out 5 letters, 4 letters. Pigs and chickens.
I heard about the runaway pigs.
Where at?
Up on Metcalf Street, I think.
Yeah, one was down by the cemetery, and then I said, somebody said east of the cemetery too. There's somebody's got them up on top of the hill there. Where you turn to Old Dale Lake Road, I think there's a couple.
I ain't seen any.
Loose goats also?
Is that right?
Goats. First I've heard of goats.
Good.
Those up there?
Heck, yeah.
They were
I'm
gonna
like,
do something with that in mind. I seen the, picture of it. Or
It's not a
shoot.
popular pig, is that considered farm animal?
Yep. As far as I'm concerned.
Somebody said they seen two of them.
Yeah.
I seen a picture of one right there next to the cemetery.
Probably
Sue that
pig
cuts
is
hair out
farm
there.
animal.
They
Is
took a
it?
picture of it.
I sent letters out, so.
I've seen it out there where you turn to go to Dale Lake, that field right before you get, before that house back
Those
there.
pigs?
Little bitty ones, yeah. And Fat Billy,
We got
Potbellies.
people waiting here.
okay, all right.
Okay, next we'll have. Your name again is,
Jason Little.
Okay.
Cindy was supposed to put me on the docket, I guess.
That's okay.
I'll make it short and sweet.
Sure.
I've attended more of these meetings than I want to.
Yeah.
It's not close,
Sure
so.
you have.
Came to you all to ask or get direction from, I'm looking at the property up on the corner of Burris and Washington, right across from TA. They say it's 2 acres. My math's not mathing. It's a triangle. A triangle is hard to build on. When you're wanting to put a 150 by 60 building on it, it's going to be hard. I talked to the state. The state says they have nothing to do with it. They need to come and see you. So here I am. What I'm wanting to do is, at the corner there, it's a big knoll. I've had a couple of excavating companies come and look at it, and they say if we can bring that knoll down to road grade, we would be able to possibly do something. At road grade, on the north side where you all have that riprap valley in there, we would be about 2 foot above that, so we would never bother that. So that waterway wouldn't be bothered there. The only person that I really think that it would affect would be Mr. Burris. You know, it being right across from his house. I know you all have that sanitation dump down there in the corner. Only thing that would affect there is instead of you all taking a gravel road there, you drive across my asphalt parking lot. So, you know, that would not be affected in any way.
So what's the purpose of the building?
Oh, I'm gonna move the Napa store out there. I'm sorry, I guess I should have said.
That was my.
Good idea to ask her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the Napa out there across from the truck stop. So, plan.
You realize how much traffic is there?
Yes, absolutely.
Counting on it, huh?
It's bad.
What's he got there?
Napa. He owns Napa.
So,
Okay, not.
I've been out there about 4 different times. Here a couple weeks ago, I was out there from 1 to 1:30 and had almost 119 cars come through there. I was just out there just a while ago, and from 5:30 to roughly 6, had 87 come through there. So car count's kind of high.
Well,
So
4:30 in the afternoon
Yeah.
till about 5 o'clock, it's really bad. But early in the morning, it's really bad. I've seen them trucks backed up
yeah,
all the way from the highway.
yeah.
and they come
My
down
plan is to make the entrance small enough there a tractor trailer can't get in it. I don't want 80,000 pounds running across my parking lot constantly. They can walk across the road.
I don't know exactly where you're gonna have to be leveling, but the water main does run through
Yeah,
that field.
yeah.
And it's not
So
the
I'm
deepest
think,
in the world.
do you know which direction, does it go, does it cut across the field, or does it?
You know that fire hydrant that's kind of next to the drive there?
Mhm.
From that fire hydrant, it shoots to the west into the field and then shoots across Burris Road.
You know how far in?
Not off the top of my head,
Not- yeah.
but there's some marker out there,
Yeah.
I believe, and some locate wire that we could find it. But
And the
Okay.
sewer line runs along the ditch down
Yeah.
to the.
Yeah, I don't think,
I don't-
I
I
don't
don't think
think
you'll
I'll
have
even
trouble
get
with that
down
one.
that area.
But depending on how much dirt we're gonna need to take off, it might be an issue with the
I'm gonna,
water.
yeah, if we have to, we have to move it, I guess. But I guess, I know I'm wanting to get down the road grade, not below the road, just down to
They
road
ain't
grade.
big, they're less than an acre there.
There's less than an acre?
They say they're more than that, but,
I was figuring on, mathematically about 1.3 roughly, but,
well, it might be if you count the ditch and everything.
mhm, yeah.
But that ground, I own on some of this, on this side of the ditch.
On the
The
other,
north-
other side of it,
No.
be the north side of the
Lift
ditch?
station they go to the lift station right up there next to the highway, but I don't care, I mean,
Okay, but I know there's rules on, how far off the property line and stuff you gotta build up, but,
Is that still, is that residential, is that, hey, what,
It's all commercial.
huh? You sure? It's resident, my house and all them down through there is residential. I thought it was residential up to that fence.
But it'd be 150 by 60 wrought iron steel building, 14-foot eave. Be 2 bathrooms, so it shouldn't be a significant,
So what
Strain.
kind of delivery trucks will you have?
they use what they call a straight truck,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Like you do over there.
yeah.
And the,
I just don't want tractor trailers in there running 80,000
I don't
pounds across my
blame you.
parking lot, in and out every,
so the front of it will face,
Don't unload that.
huh?
You're gonna unload that.
My delivery truck,
Yeah.
there'll be an overhead door, they got lift gates on them. They'll just back up to my door.
They don't come in as semi.
No, not mine don't, no. Mine comes in a straight truck, like a 24-foot box truck.
Similar to what you got up here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put a loading dock in, but, it's not a requirement by Napa to put a loading dock in.
so the front of it will face east
And that's
or
the
north?
issue. So the whole back wall of it will face Burris Road and Denny's. So you'll come up the road, you'll turn in. I'm gonna try to use the existing entrance that's there right there now. You'll pull into it. I understand the parking lot's probably gonna be, at a grade, just, like I said, it's almost impossible doing what I'm trying to do, but,
Just don't cover the sewer line.
exactly.
So do you own Napa here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so,
So my plan for that is, once I get built out there, I own the property that the car lot's on
Okay.
and the Napa. I'll sell that and just relocate out there.
so are you gonna just handle certain parts out there, like for semis or?
I'm gonna shift the store more to a, heavy duty,
Okay,
and on one end of it, there'll be 3 bays that will be, oil changes, brakes and tires for
oh,
automotive.
that would be awesome.
For automotive, not for tractor trailer stuff. I hear the guy that owns the truck stop's getting ready to put a Boss shop in, so I don't wanna mess with tractor trailer tires.
No, that's
So-
too much work.
Yeah.
That's way too much work.
So
Yeah.
if I get some direction from you all, who I need to see next, or who I need to submit to, or,
I think it, are you, I assume you're probably gonna get it surveyed so you know where the lines are.
yeah. Yeah, Cindy Bowman is the realtor that's dealing with it.
There's a paper you need to fill out. Have you done an architect or engineer?
No, I was gonna ask, do I have to have the state drawings and everything?
Commercial building has to go through the state.
What about the fire protection and stuff? Does it have to be up to state code, or, it gotta be sprinklered, or
Then the type of building, what you're gonna use it for.
just the same as I'm using the Napa store for? I mean, there's no sprinkler or nothing in there.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Depends how many square foot you got and everything too.
Yeah, I'm at, like 3,400 now. I'm gonna be going to like 9,200, so. But the state tells me that they have nothing to do with that corner. I don't know if that's true or not. The state's,
Well, they own the property between the road and your property.
Anything, they own up to the fence.
Right.
now, so the lady from the state told me, and I knew I was gonna run into this. She says that the town of Dale has all that. She said, well, we turned Burris Road over to the town of Dale, such as, I was like, well, okay, that's,
I've run into that before, and say you wanna cut some guy out that's gonna, wanna go to the fence, and they say, we bought that right away, we're not giving up that. They bought the access.
okay.
And I would say that there'd be all kinds of grief if you try to cut that fence.
We coming in that way,
Okay.
that'll be the front of it, backside will be next to the front.
So, well, we gotta cut grade there, so. So the state still owns that fence then?
Yes.
In my opinion, they do now, you know,
John, you gotta ask, that's me.
they're the ones that wrote the check, paid for it.
Mhm.
In my experience in other places, when the state puts up the fence,
Yeah.
they don't actually give it up, so they say that we bought that, we paid for that platinum, they pay extra to deny access.
Yeah.
When they condemn it.
Yeah, that young lady that I talked to, she just acted like that was all to the town of Dale now, and they had nothing to do with it, and more or less don't call her back. The state's real easy to deal with if you haven't dealt with them any.
Yeah, and that, I think that's, and maybe I would be surprised if that's.
Yeah, this is nothing that has to happen tomorrow. I mean, I can't do nothing until the crops come out, you know, so.
I would be surprised if they give it, they might, I would be really surprised.
I mean, they can have the right of way as long as I can come in here and you know, pull some grade off of it, and I'll put their fence back if that's what they want, you know.
Because it's the denial of access, I think, bothers them more than how high the fence is.
Yeah. I say it's a simple building. There's no mezzanines in it. It's just gonna be three 50 by 60 sections. Simple concrete floor, red iron structure. Wainscot metal on the outside, be solid white metal on the inside. 2 bathrooms, a couple of wash sinks. No, nothing residential, no living, no showers, so it should be minimal water use, minimal sewage use.
Well, those won't be hard to get. There's water and sewage there.
Yeah, I figured there was a pretty good bit of utility there, but I wouldn't want y'all to think that I was going to put an apartment building in there or something, you know, and have 25 toilets flushing into that drain or whatever. So that's not the case. I guess I will get back with the state then, and
Yeah, I would, it just makes me nervous. They may, but I would personally be surprised. I could be wrong. Be wrong, but it's just, I was involved in a suit on another right away. And it brought around, going down the state highway, and the guy said, I want to cut that fence to go in there. And they said, we litigated that.
yeah.
I went to the state, said somebody from the Attorney General's office and said, no, you can't do it. But that was several years ago.
What's your address?
780 North Washington. They're all messed up out there.
Yeah, I think it needs to be surveyed.
Mr. Burris, would this be an eyesore for you?
Yeah,
Would it,
yeah.
even with the truck stop there?
I can't say anything about the truck. It's a lot of noise. I don't like that driveway going in where they go in.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get in bad accident there. Very bad accident. I've seen a bunch of them been close.
Yeah.
I thought a motorcycle was gonna go underneath the trailer the other day there. I was out there mowing the yard, I thought, uh-oh, there he goes. He went down through my yard instead of going underneath the trailer.
So I don't want to cause a problem for anybody.
Well, it ain't gonna cause me no problems, as long as you don't stay in a bunch of trash or something.
Absolutely, there will not be. No, it'll be kept clean. Won't be anything, any junk vehicles stored there. If your vehicle needs to be stored there, you need to take it someplace else.
And our goal is not to have vehicles parked overnight.
Yeah, take everything
Well, that, I mean,
out
that
of
don't
there.
bother me anyway.
Well, we don't want.
I don't want to be
cars sitting
responsible
outside.
for them.
Right, I understand that.
But that's kind of the plan, I guess. Mr. Brown, you need engineering prints from the, with the state seal on them, I guess?
Yep.
All right, that's all I have.
Which
Clear as
trying to
mud.
find, Phil?
Maybe you'll block some of the bright lights from Denny shining in my bedroom window.
This your son?
If I
Yes.
were you, I'd sell your house.
Huh?
It's
I'd
Jay.
sell your house. Yeah.
Jay?
You got that tall truck.
Not anymore.
Oh, you ain't got it?
I got the paddy wagon now.
So I guess I will get back with the state then this week and
Just-
rattle them a little bit.
What I was going by, what the guy plants like soybeans and corn there, the corn pollinator showed almost an acre, but it's not quite an acre. But if you got where the fence is at, a little further down, you see that gas line runs through there too.
Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that runs across that field then, and nobody probably knows the depth then, do they?
I know where where they're at, but I can't tell you the depth.
Okay. All right, well, we'll carry on from there then. All right. Thank you.
What else we got there?
I think that's all. If anybody else was out there.
Oh,
Also, you know, it's been, got the town picked up,
Which one, what part?
is everything picked up, we need to get picked up, or at least in
oh,
the
the town cleaned up.
Well, most of the houses got cleaned up. I know we had J. King, and there's a couple other places that I wrote down as needs work, that they had done some work, but quite not maybe how we'd like it to be. So I don't know what we want to go on from there. There's 3 or 4 houses that I cleaned up, but still had some stuff left out, or in the 2 weeks since the cleanup, they've also managed to accumulate a few other things.
That's the board, you guys want to proceed or not?
I don't really know what the next step is. I can't just drive up with the trailer and start taking stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was a Rolex in there. I mean, my personal opinion, for what it's worth, is I think the people that Austin are talking about who have backslid or have not done anything, we need to go after them to the fullest extent that our town ordinance says we can, you know?
When I read, when you can clean it, we go clean it up if they let us, and we charge them, and I think it's $100 an hour for 2 people. Or I think the fine was $25 every 7 days if they refuse to clean it up. So we could go that direction. But you may never see that money, and it stays the way it is. You know.
Personally, I would think I would recommend start the fine process first, because that's cheaper than me, to be honest about it. Before you go spend a lot of money on people like me, see if that would help. And then city put a lien against the property
Yeah.
and collect it from tax, you know.
I'll get with Cindy on how we wanna start the finding of people and then go from there.
I think it's cheaper than getting me involved. See if that works.
Anybody got anything else?
One more thing.
What you said last time.
Started truck repair shop, somebody wanted to go to a truck repair shop
Oh, I heard a little bit about that.
down in Linwood, and I turned them down, because
I can't see
I
that.
think the road would hold it up.
Yeah,
There ain't enough room. There's not enough room
I
anyway.
agree with you 100%.
Which part of Linwood? Up out there, Linwood?
Yeah,
That's
that's Paul,
Paul
that's Paul Fuller's.
Oh, back there, and, oh, where that property is for sale over there? Okay.
Yeah.
But they ain't, it's not wide enough for tractor trailers to go back there.
And it's a dead end.
Road's not heavy out here.
No, where they can't even make a turn to
That
get in
road
there.
don't go all the way back.
And there wasn't know if anybody's got 2 acres for sale.
I might have.
I wish I did have.
There you go.
Jeff
There you go.
Temple,
Yeah. I know who it is.
I don't know who he is.
I know who it is, yeah.
He's doing a lot of work out there now.
He was working with Bill Shear out there, wasn't he? He's got his own place.
And they need at least 2 acres,
Yeah.
Huh?
2 acres of property.
I ain't got 2 acres. I got 1 acre and 7/10, St. Bruce.
Yeah.
That'd be enough, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. That's all I think.
Okay. Okay, anybody else got anything?
Yeah, did you ever get a phone number?
I thought we had something worked out on that.
Nobody's done nothing.
Did AD ever get with you on anything?
Are you kidding me? No.
We got your rock. I don't know, he said he was gonna talk to your husband and check up, see if the rock would work for you guys. Is that ever?
It'll
come to-
slow it down, but you know, the fence is just about ready to fall over because everything's washed away. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, I was told that we had worked out with rock, so, no,
But why can't somebody get a hold of that lady and reroute that water? I mean, it is,
Yeah, it needs to happen right then.
It needs it, Bruce, it needs it bad.
Yeah, that's up.
I mean, you know, if that was somebody else's property, if that was your property, would you want all that water running on your property? No,
Nobody, no.
no. And it's a mess.
It's both of them buildings.
It is.
Both of them buildings turned right down to her yard.
When it rained the other day, there was about that much water in my front yard around my house. Yeah.
Any luck ever getting a hold of that one guy's number I gave you? For the building right next to you? The maintenance guy? No,
No.
of course not.
You know, just the 2 buildings in behind me, the old laundromat and the insurance office,
that's
if they
one
just
full of water
reroute
coming
that water to the front, they've got that catch drain out there.
They've got, the insurance office, at least got gutters, that just turn the gutters and run them back toward the street.
Yeah, both places have.
Both
Oh,
of
both
them.
places have gutters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's the gutters that's turned right down in her yard.
yeah.
It all comes right
Okay,
down on
so
There's,
that.
it's full when it's raining.
Ugh, it's a
Them
mess.
gutters is full when it rains. They just, they're about this, squirting
Yeah.
water out about this far from the
Yeah.
building.
That's, okay.
I mean, it's getting to the point that if something like, you know, something's not done, I'm gonna get me a lawyer because it's against the law to have water running on somebody else's property.
Yeah, challenge one.
And I hate to do that. I don't wanna, you know, make anybody mad, but come on. Enough's enough.
Yeah, something needs to be done.
Yeah, we talked about this, and, you know, this since I've been on this board, and it's, yeah, down there.
And like I said, the rock, you know, is it really gonna help? No, it'll slow the erosion down. Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just
I
under
mean,
more of
it's
the
so-
impression that he was more happy with getting the rock and thought that would kind of
Well,
solve the issue at least.
we've put rock back there too, and we're gonna put more rock, but,
And I know you put a drain in on your
Did
side
you
there,
run a
yeah.
pipe? Did you run that pipe?
yep, Steve's working on that,
I seen that. too.
yeah. But, I mean, it gets so bad with all this rain, that instead of going out the front, it's coming around the side of the house, my whole sidewalk between the house and the garage,
Oh, yeah.
mud everywhere, mud. Yeah, it's getting I don't know what they changed. It wasn't like that when I first moved there. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
the lead troughs used to go out toward the street. Now
Then
now
Why
they're
did they
car-
change them?
Well, I don't know why they done them, but now they're changed towards her house.
Yeah. That needs to,
Yeah, something
We
that,
get something, we get something done.
I mean, I ain't trying to stir up trouble, but I went down there and looked at it.
Yeah. I went and visited her last week too. Yeah,
It's bad, ain't it?
it is bad.
yeah. Like I said, you wouldn't want that in your yard. I guarantee you.
Well, we got anything else? Can I get a motion, adjourn?
I'll make a motion, Jeremy.
Second.